Hello YouTubers and SSG followers. I'm recording my 8 charging procedure. Yep, and currently my workshop is pretty light up. This is because of the new battery which I got free from one shop. And this battery, you probably don't see it because I didn't point my light. Bear with me a little bit. You saw this 12 amp hour battery, which was pretty at low voltage, like 9 volts. And this battery is actually very good. Was charged by my system, by Bedini circuit, which I got pretty bright light. It's very bright light. I must admit, the battery, 12 hour battery which I charged the battery not to the voltage 12.56, but I managed to charge the battery to 11.52. So you're actually looking at the light of not fully charged battery, but pretty interesting the fact that the battery was at very low voltage, like 9 volts and less. So one battery got charged during 1 week, and you have here another battery. This is a 4 amp hour 12 volt battery. So you have 12 amp hour battery fully light up, and you have 4 amp hour light battery. It's different type of light bulb here. So, but anyway, it's just random. It was just random tests, which I didn't success. These two batteries wasn't real charged by my system, but I will try to charge them up because I just want to take the research further. So I repeat it once again. You are currently looking at my 8 charging procedure. My overall charging and discharge procedures will be 20, and yeah, I want to give you some work in progress report. And with further ado, I start my tests. You maybe hear the self-oscillation noise. It means the transistor is closed and opened up. By not moving the wheel, it cannot be used. And my setup, because look at the milliamps, 70 milliamps, it's too much current. So what I do, I disconnect one of the connections from my circuit to the battery, to the primary battery. I should put here. Just disconnect one of the connections of the circuit, Bedini circuit, and then reconnect the primary battery. So system giving no noise, it means it's ready to work. I spin the wheel and look at the current. I forgot to tell you which was device. Okay, this is my amp hour meter, milliamp meter for my primary battery. This is a voltage meter for my primary battery. So, and I have here, oh, it's very good quality. I have here 12 volt 5 amp hour battery on this side, and the same equal battery, 12 volt 5 amp hour battery. So voltage of my battery, of charging battery, current which in milliamps going to my charging battery, and you noticed the high voltage level of discharged battery. I should say following. Due to my lack of time, I use one solar discharge circuit, which I always connect to this battery separately. So it means, like, when I charge this battery to the sum of the level of the voltage, like 12.5 56 or more. Then I disconnect the charging battery, and then I connect the charging battery to the load, but I do not want to damage the battery, and I connect my load through one very let's say cheap circuitry which I bought from eBay, and this is just normal solar circuit for solar panels. So I connect my load, I connect my battery, and then I just go to my things, to my work, and at some point I see the monitors observe when the load starts to disappear. It means that the battery is discharged completely. So as a result of this, of using this device, I noticed better voltage after the discharging of the battery. So I will keep it this way because it will give more better results, and it will give you, I hope, better picture of the state of this battery. So once again, the results of each of my charge and discharge procedure I write to one Excel table. So just keep waiting for the end result. And we have eight charging and discharging process, but currently I giving you my charging procedure because discharging procedure is very trivial and boring. But anyway, you looking for the voltage increase, and with the Bedini system type, like, it's not always rapid voltage increase, but just let me once tell you once again, I done charging of the batteries, and you see the power, the very bright light, and the batteries are not in the best shape at all, but they are giving away a sense that the charging process happening, because and I can tell you, I didn't expect that this 12-hour 9-volt battery would actually power my light bulb. And you call it free energy. I mean, free energy like in the brackets, because I got the battery for free and charged the battery almost for free. So little bit free energy, maybe not 100% free energy. But anyway, what I should tell you about my system. Oh, for people who are watching at the first time, just go to my first videos and you probably get the picture where I'm going to. But I repeat myself again, this is not an over Unity system because of the power consumption and dissipation of power which I have here in my circuitry. And over Unity system should have some strange qualities, like putting the amount of current which normally not using, or dissipating and using this energy again. So, and what type of current, how I actually charge my battery. My battery is actually charged not by straight current. I have here direct DC current. It's not, if you take if you look my previous videos, I've done observation on my oscilloscope, this cheap oscilloscope, and you will see the impulses. So I producing with my circuitry short but many powerful impulses, and they are actually very powerful, because when I disconnect one of the connections of my battery, as soon as I do this, my protection, this neon light bulb lighting on, and you see it's pretty bright light, and this is like about 230 volts protection, and it just give you very good, I hope very good sense of what is actually happening in this system. So once again, I'm taking the DC current, and through coil, through the movement of wheel, to transistor and so on, I produced very powerful but short impulses. And this type of impulses are very special because they are driving ions in the battery plates to that way that the battery charging them itself. So I'm driving ions to the charging way. I'm pushing the ions so that battery thinks, okay, I'm currently charged. But this is not straight current. This is actually, you see, I have very few current to which I can observe on the charging side. And I told you at the beginning that when you hear a noise when you start your system, this is a self-oscillation noise from the coil, and this is not actually, how should put, this is not actually optimal working state of the BDIN. It can be used, but this is not actually advised state of the BDIN. So once again, if you're hearing the self-oscillation noise, just disconnect one of these connections to the primary battery. It doesn't matter minus or plus terminals, and if you disconnect one of these terminals and then reconnect to the circuitry, and switch should be stayed in on mode, so that will you bring the result that you will then put the system to the starting state with hearing no noise. So if you're not hearing no noise and your system is on, it means all circuitry is connected, then you are green, then you can start your system. So once again, I'm using really I will say a very few milliamps, not a lot, because normally it is a problem too, because if you use high load on your primary battery to running the BDIN system, you will probably get the situation when you damage your primary battery, and this is actually not the goal. The goal is actually to use half of the power battery to charge the charging battery, so you will just get a COP of 1 or greater. And from all my recent observations, I see, I will say, like not 1 COP, maybe 0.97, 99. It's sometimes it's complicated to calculate because I'm lacking of time, and hope my funds will become in future better, but I do not complain. I just do my research and hope for the best. And I'm pretty actually I'm happy. I'm happy to see how things gone with my battery, with my free battery which I got, and this is actually pretty ensuring that this type of energy can be used in such a way. It should, some charging process should be done. Once again, sometimes you have, for example, this battery, it's out of zoom, of course. This is a 12 volt 5 amp hour battery, but it was the battery which I used from the beginning of my research, and I've done some wrong things with the battery, and it's very complicated to rejuvenate the battery, but I'm pretty sure in future I will be able to do this, because I just need more transistors to get more powerful impulses going, and then I will be able to, even such bad cases, to get some results from such cases. But anyway, it's a very good experiment, and it's not so complicated. Complicated stuff means you should take more research time to discover more interesting things, and so on and so on. As soon as you get to the point where I'm getting, then you probably won't work not at all. I mean, you will spend less time to research things and just do the experiments. And repeatedly doing experiments with only one idea, only one variable in your system to change. This is pretty amazing. I mean, even HHO type people, they are, I don't know, they are having more trouble to research HHO system, because with the HHO system you have a lot of things which can go wrong, and it's okay. It's just giving you some advice. If you are willing to start this small project, I just advise you to go to the one internet forum. It's energyscience.com. It was created by Aaron Murakami, and at this forum, Energy Science, they have a lot of, I would say, learning stuff and a lot of hand-on advice how to build such system and get pretty good results. And you see, I'm having here voltage increase not rapid but steady, like 9. I started my current charging procedure when my and it was like 11.82. So I started today my charging procedure from 11.82, and my battery going to 11.98 currently. And this is probably what should you expect from the system when you're charging your battery. It's not a rapid voltage increase, it's like a wave increase. So sometimes you'll get fast results, sometimes you'll get not the best results, but your battery will be charged at some point. And this is what I want to share you and to tell you that it is possible to charge the battery with the impulses. What takes a lot of time, probably this is main problem of the Bedini system, is that if your battery is in the best shape, then you probably get fast results. If your battery is in a very bad shape or average shape, and by that I mean when you take the battery from your car and hope that you will and the next day will charge the battery fully with this type of system. Oh, I wanted to disappoint you. It takes a lot of time, because the chemical stuff which is in the battery, in the lead acid battery, it's during the normal charging procedure it builds a sulfatation in the plates, and then this sulfatation is not always, I would say, easy to break, because if you, it's, how I should put, it's like a stuff in your battery which disallow you to use it properly, and sometimes people just overuse the battery. It happens many cases, but like I said before, I took this 12 volt 12 amp hour battery, and I just it was at the state of the charge 9 volts, so it was like in pretty bad shape. But anyways, where I'm going to, I'm going to say following, that if you do such experiments, always use new batteries, because with new batteries you wouldn't get such problems with the sulfatation stuff problem. And for sulfatation type problem, I will pretty sure advise to use the circuitry with more than one transistor, because it just best results with more than one transistor, and I do not wish to change current circuit which I have here, because I am not done with my experiments, and probably I will change some circuitry to just think about transistors. And it's okay, it's depending from the amount of windings in your coil. If you have here like two windings which are going to each other, and then probably in my case I can use only one transistor, but I should think about this and then tell you how to do this if I get success. Because yes, you can put additional coil, additional things which you can happily collect, but this then will be not standard SSG circuit, and my idea currently use standards and build on the standards, because if it's good for research if you want to do that, but if you want to get results you should always stay strictly to the standards which BDD put on his circuitry. And then when you work on the standard circuitry and get results, then probably you will have success. So enough babbling, battery charging, and I continue my research further and further until the 20 charging procedure, and then I will just summarize what was good, what was best, what you should expect in the future from me and from my sharing. And I thank you so much if you are looking this video. Like this video if you wish, and tell others that it's possible to charge the battery with the impulses which you're getting from the BDD SSG circuitry. Bye bye.